Just two conscious guys talking, where conscious male leaders come together and have a discussion that is deep, that is nourishing, that allows us to see the illumination of consciousness that's unfolding progressively for men that are waking up in the world, and where you can get insights on your own awakening as a man, and also for amazing women that want to learn more about men's challenges and struggles that have created some of the dysfunction we've seen within men in its society, often called, quote unquote, the patriarchy and other terms. What created it? What is the genesis of it all? What can we do about it today to empower men to be all that they're meant to be and to support the awakening of consciousness for men and women and all?
Here we are, Dr. Greg. How are you today?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you?
I've been better, like I said. Who knows what I've been hit with this week, but got hit with the big feet, like the so-called big fever. It wasn't that big, but it felt big. Got hit with a fever early in the week. The temperature is still elevated, but yeah, so I've been tired. I get bursts of energy where I'm like, all right, let's get stuff done. Let's go. And I'm like, oh, I'm so tired.
Right.
One of
It's
those
almost
type
like
of
that.
weeks.
The energy wind gets knocked out of you.
Yeah.
For sure. Yep.
So it's definitely getting better, and I really appreciate that. I'm not it's not fun for me to be down and out like at all. It isn't for most of us, but not like I'm like, yay, I get to lay around. Like I just, I don't know. I try to embrace it, but I prefer to be on the move.
Yeah, understandable, right? Forced recovery time.
Yeah. So I'm grateful that we've met, and you're doing all kinds of cool work. You're doctor. I mean, you're doing your adjunct professor, your telemedicine, you're like, I don't know, you got counseling, coaching, consulting, you do all this thing. You've been a pastor, you've got all this background, all kinds of stuff. And so you've accumulated a lot of different wisdom and knowledge, over the years. And so, yeah. Then again, you're just another guy, right?
Yeah, proven by my own failures and weaknesses and experiences. I'm absolutely just another guy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like this week, like I think I broke down because I got probably, like, I don't know, but like it's just like guesses, but like I was pushing, I'm like gotta keep on it, without all the thing, not just work, but like outside of work. Gotta keep going, just keep going, go, if anything, go harder. And like, and so just go. And then I don't know all what hit me, but there were certain triggers that got hit, and then I was having a meltdown the end of last week a little bit. And then I just had this undertone of anger around some stuff that came up. And then I tried to address it to a degree, but like it's sometimes it's simmering there still. And then the next thing you know, I'm like, oh, got a fever, and then it's funny because then I feel like, oh my God, now I got this. What a dunce I am. Look what I've done to my now the mind wants to go to the other idea. Like you would have been stupid to be lazy, but now you're stupid because you're pushing too hard.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, this is for women too that feel that these kind of ways, but for guys, like, I am in our family, I'm the one making the money, so to speak. And my wife does many amazing things. And so I feel like, wow, like I'm kind of letting people down. I'm not as available now for things overall. And although I have enjoyed just saying, hey, you got to take care of me. Like I have used that card a bit. Absolutely.
And did she oblige you?
Yeah, she's done pretty well. I mean, she's not one of those like whatever you need, like, but
Right.
she is very nice. But I mean,
Right.
like, she's like, you can get it yourself. Like, she's a little bit more on that level. Like, but yeah, like today I was like, could you just get me some protein for my salad? And she's
Right.
like, all right. Because I just was so tired. And so she did. And I think that's important, that we get vulnerable in so many ways. Like I did make some mistakes like last week that I generally, when I look back, I feel kind of embarrassed about it, right? So I'm just like, it's okay. It's just your ego took over for a little while there. It's all right. It's all right. And just sit and then you just, be okay with it. Just come to peace with it. We're all gonna take the banana peel or whatever, slip on it, and gonna happen. And new things emerge. I'm looking at it like this time, like a time where I can um, find a deeper ground inside of myself, and um, so yeah, but yeah, I have been asking for more help from her, and um, like I was supposed to do some things tomorrow, and I'm like, it ain't gonna happen, and I'm like, she's like, well, maybe I could help. Yeah, I've got her to at least maybe I could help out. So I'm
Right,
like, okay,
right,
cool.
right.
So yeah, just asking for more help. But you talk about, you talk about, dealing with these negative emotions and whatnot. So I had a bunch of negative emotions, and I know techniques and I know stuff, and I don't even know how many of them I use. I use some of it, but it probably could have used more attention than I gave it, I guess. It's always a retrospect. I could have done better. But
Right.
so when you get things coming up like I did, and look what happened this is minor, right? Compared to people get cancer or heart attacks or all the things guys run into, they become suicidal. I mean, like it happens. I've been there many times with that idea of it, just the idea of it, like, oh, I don't want to be around anymore. I'm done. Like many, many times throughout my life, really. So how do you help? I do want to get right into that because I want to ask you how you help people through that.
Yeah.
Because I know you help people with that. So may as well go get right into that.
Yeah. So, as far as like what I found in my own life, and as far as the framing that I think is, I'm sure other, counselors, therapists use this, but it's, first of all, it's recognizing that, everything we do, like small and large, is actually trying to achieve an emotional goal. So the goal is not actually to, get a task done, achieve a degree or anything. It's actually all about an emotional goal. The emotional goal is having more to do with, there's a micro emotional goal, which is the here and now, like I'm thirsty or, I'm tired, versus actually the macro